Alright, part 3. It is gearbox removal day. Let's get straight into it. Let's go. First we're going to take off this hose coming into the gearbox, which is the clutch slave cylinder. Then we'll remove this sensor up here. Then we'll take out this crossbeam, which is the last thing holding up the back of the gearbox. So right now I'm just letting all the clutch fluid drain from the line. Then I'm going to remove this heat shield and mark the crank angle sensor, so I'll make sure I put that back in the right spot. Now I'm going to put the jack under the car to take the weight of the gearbox so I can take that cross member out. With the cross member out, it's now time to take out all the bell housing bolts. Now we're going to use this contraption to get to the top one. Right, here comes the fun part, taking this thing out, dropping it onto my chest hopefully, and I'll try roll out from underneath the car without getting hurt. Wish me luck. Whew. Glad that's over. Now. Finally, gearbox is out. Have a go. Alright, now that they're both out, pretty much I'm just going to go around and swap everything from this gearbox to this one, because this is from a newer model, so all the shifter is different. I'm going to swap the wires over and just a couple sensors, and then it's back into the car. This is my first time doing an entire gearbox swap by myself. I've usually got someone else to help out. It was a lot of struggling trying to line the gearbox up and get it in, but we got there in the end. Now you're lucky I'm honest, because it's about now that I made a huge mistake, and while mating the gearbox to the back of the motor, I crushed part of the wiring loom and destroyed all the wires, but we'll fix that in the next part.